the state police vehicle following behind. All right, Denny, we're being aired here on Facebook with the video as well as on WRTA 98.5 FM. And thank you for your service and great first responders here. And we'll take our seats. Let's get comfortable. This is going to be a great parade. By the way, folks, the sun is out. It's beautiful. It's a great Memorial Day. Here's the commander, Mike McDonough. Thank you. Thank you. Looking on this parade today, a lot goes into that. So thanks to Commander McDonough for his fine work in that regard. And coming up now, nicely decorated Ford Explorer. Throw the candies to all us children out here. Oh, yes. This is wonderful. Nice Andrea Barovich event. There's Don. Good to see you. Good to see you. There's State Representative Andrea Barovich and City Councilman Dave Butterbaugh. I believe he's Vice Mayor. Is he Vice Mayor? Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Here is VFW Post number 3. Denny, this is one of the 3 oldest VFW posts ever. Wow, I didn't know that. One of the first 3 to be founded, and they lost the draw on being number 1 and 2, but they're drawn to. But thank you. We'll get it. We'll get it. Don't worry. Thank you.
Hi, great Nate.
Such a fine work, and again, honor the people who did not come to work. The people who paid the ultimate price. Here comes the Central Pennsylvania National Guard Veterans Association styling. That's good. That's an easy thought. They built it like that in my water. It was looking great, guys. Looking great. Thank you. Thank you. And this is more of the Central Pennsylvania National Guard. Thank you for your service and all that you've done and continue to do. Coming up next. Boy, we got a great radio participants today. Yes, we do. Look at that. Nice Lady Liberty there. Very nice.
Always nice to see you.
Indeed. On the radio. Thank you. Thank you for your service. But little flag getting it on Memorial Day at daylight when the flag goes up, it's supposed to go to half-mast until noon to honor those who gave their lives. And from noon onward, it's usually back up to
Thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you.
Oh, Danny. That's an error, folks. That's ruled an error. He missed that.
I missed that story.
I would. Good talking to Dave Scott. Just as a good talking show. I think event. Raise interest in money. Oh, thank you. By the way, we got video of all of this as it's happening on Facebook page. Take a look if you have a chance. What we serve is come up here and parade. This is the Van Zandt group. They transport the patients and people who are accessing abilities to the Van Zandt Center, which is really a remarkable place.
Yes, it is.
I've encountered several people who have gotten services there, and they just all of them said what an excellent place and what great attention they get. Here comes Veterans Affairs of the Police, who stand ready and protect all of us. Thank you.
Coming under.
Oh my gosh. So there's a good group there. Deep away from very nice. Here's the John Clay. Way to go. Good to see you, sir. He's a great guy over there at the Van Zandt Center. Again, doing such
What's up?
work there. He's got a brother-in-law that's also over there. Great care. Yes,
Well, yes, that's that.
Looking good, Altoona Fire Department. Looking good. What a bunch of class people. You see the sign of that fire truck, Danny? That's why they call them engineers. But you gotta be pretty sophisticated to work on that craft.
Yes. I have no idea what all that is, but it's all for the people that
They are the engineer title. Thanks, sir. Thanks for the service here. Thank you, Blair County Democrats. We're all Americans, all the time. Thank you again. You guys stepped up to appreciate it. Salvation Army coming up next. Got a very important group.
Got it.
I like this. Very, very nice. Great parade. A lot of fun today, but also after these parade folks, a special service to remember those who have given their life and did that for all. Remembrance Day, Memorial Day, devotion to the Salvation Army and crew. Look at that handsome crew that's been following up with the Salvation Army. Always love to see the young people. It's kind of heartwarming. We got patrons of all ages out there. Get them involved. Salvation Army. Yes, I'm sorry.
Happy Memorial Day. Thank you for your service.
Well, much later. In the 1900s. Later. Later. 1930. Later. 40. Later. 50. Later. 65. Get close. 1971. Yeah, it was 1971. It was the unofficial holiday. Here comes the Sabre Healthcare Group, by the way. Milton Oaks. Thank you for being out here today. It's wonderful. But before 1971, it was not a federal holiday, but it was celebrated last Thursday of the month unofficially. Oh. And it became a Monday holiday in 1971. Okay. That sweet group there is pledging support to driving up here. We're at the Fort County Democratic Women. Thank you for backing our troops. Thank you. And their Commander-in-Chief. I guess they have a Commander-in-Chief, and he's our commander.
Wow, look at this.
Yes, indeed. I don't know now if I want this or the Cadillac. Let's go on. There's a Vietnam vet there, and he is looking sharp, whatever that is. Some sort of motorcycle, but yeah, it's good. I hope you're watching this on your Facebook page. So, and it'll be there. It'll be there for you to check later. Sure. You can watch it. Just take a look at our WRPA Facebook page. All right. Got a little law here, so another number. What was the answer? There's Altoona for you, the real. But what was the most famous day after Memorial Day in Pennsylvania history? The most famous day after Memorial Day in Pennsylvania history.
I'll say Veterans Day.
No, I mean the very next day. Memorial Day, the day after Memorial Day was famous. I'll tell you the year. Maybe this will give it away. 1889.
Johnstown Flood.
There you go. There you go. It was the day after Memorial Day was a Thursday that year. Again, the last Thursday of the month. And the rains have been coming down, of course, across Pennsylvania. The cyclone had stalled over the Commonwealth. And it was the next day, Memorial Day, that the dam broke the town and wiped out 219 people deceased and forevermore known as the Johnstown Flood. The country was, again, just Red Cross coming in, the people who survived, we'll take the help, but we're not helpers. We're going to do what we can to rebuild our community. There's a real story that's been told. Maybe David McCullough, the great writer, told it the best, but the disaster could have been avoided. Unfortunately, wasn't. And the recovery, the death was terrible, but the recovery was nothing short of a miracle. They got some conflict. I gotta make a list here of all the things I cannot do that I've seen today. Dancing and jumping and doing the splits and flying out the contour. That's got to be another one. They look good. The show for them. She's got three. Phenomenal. 25 feet in the air. And then missed. Oh. I hurt my back.
Just watching. I know.
There you go. The show twirlers looking good in our Memorial Day parade. Here comes the younger group. Look at them out there.
Debbie Hoy was here. She'd be telling the story of when she was a twirler. Like in her younger days. And I always say, one of these days I'm going to bring a baton when we do parades together and have her.
Yes, I'm going to say that. Okay. Hey, there we go. Good video. Well, they're dressed in black and hair. Support group there for the conference on here, the dedicated day of Friday. And keep out of public, but there isn't I don't know. Just sell it. Man, but that's this country.
I hope you bet. Hey!
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It's great to see so many smiling faces. We have to say that a day without rain, now it's starting to sprinkle a little bit, which cools things off, but so awesome to be able to describe to people the wonderful community of Blair County and how much we really welcome our veterans into the community and appreciate them and celebrate them on this Memorial Day. My name is John Clay, and I'm your Master of Ceremonies today. I'm honored to be here. I'm a Navy veteran, and again, I wanted to just say thank you for being here. The number one thing that, as a veteran, that we hope happens in our communities is that we're remembered and honored, especially on this day, those who have passed, and this is a special place here in Altoona as we really gather every year to celebrate and remember. So thank you for, again, being here. I wanted to invite one of our chaplains at the VA Medical Center, Lewis Button, to bring us the invocation.
Eternal God, as we prepare to celebrate 250 years since the founding of this nation, we thank you for those who sacrificed their lives to secure and maintain our freedom. We remember them and thank you for the freedom and prosperity that they fought to achieve. May those who are gathered here not take for granted the sacrifices of those who died. May we, with humility, recognize the freedom we have won was by the blood of the fallen. We thank you for this day dedicated to remembrance, that may we live each day with appreciation of the freedoms we have. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain. And I'd like to introduce Maya McDonough, who's going to lead us in the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare of hope's thirsty war gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the brave, when the hope of the brave.
Beautiful. And I think her grandfather, Michael, is going to come. Her grandfather, right? Join us. Will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So it is a special, as I mentioned, special place here with our flag, and each year we honor one particular local veteran, and we have a plaque that is mounted on the flagpole here. And this year we wanted to call attention to the family of Mr. Edward or Bernie Yetzko. And if you guys wouldn't mind, just raise your hand a little bit so everybody knows you, the Yetzkos. Welcome. let me tell you, it's my great pleasure to know the Yetzkos. I'm friends with some of the family members, and it was really nice to be able to share his story with you. Bernie Yetzko was in the United States Marine Corps, January 5th, 1954 to January 4th, 1956. While in the Marine Corps, he was at the SEA school in Portsmouth, Virginia, the spring of '54, and then served on board the USS Newport News, deployed in the Mediterranean. He trained as an infantry rifleman, served in the commander's security detail, a role of trust and responsibility there. Bernie's service was recognized with the National Defense Service Medal with the European class. After leaving active duty, Bernie continued to honor his fellow service members by serving in the honor guard, at the Memorial Day ceremonies at St. Mary's Cemetery and the Brush Mountain Sportsman's Club. His life reflected dedication, discipline, and deep commitment to his country and community. And on this Memorial Day, we remember him with gratitude and respect. And the flag here is dedicated in his memory as a symbol of a life marked by honor, service, and love of country. And I wanted to invite the mayor up for a quick proclamation.
I'd like to read and present this proclamation to Bernie's family. Whereas Memorial Day celebrated in the United States since 1868 is a time to recognize the heroism and courage of U.S. military personnel who have died while serving in the U.S. Armed Forces. And whereas this year's celebration honors the memory of Altoona native Edward Bernie Yetzko, who served with the United States Marine Corps, and in whose name the flag is raised today. And whereas the Blair County War Veterans Council continues this tradition of honor and remembrance, organizing and hosting the annual Memorial Day Parade and Memorial Day service in downtown Altoona. And whereas the City of Altoona is pleased to honor the memory of Edward Yetzko and proud to acknowledge the continued work of the Blair County War Veterans Council. Now therefore, I, Matthew Pacifico, Mayor of the City of Altoona, Pennsylvania, do hereby recognize May 25th, 2026 as Memorial Day in the City of Altoona and encourage all citizens to join me in thanking our veterans for their service and sacrifice. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. And it's my great pleasure to introduce our guest speaker today. David DiGiacomo is the Interim Director of Operations at the James E. Van Zandt VA Medical Center. He's a dedicated healthcare leader with more than 2 decades of service within the Veterans Health Administration. His professional journey has taken him through several VA medical centers into network-level leadership roles. He says it's quality of people in Altoona that drew him here. Dave prioritizes collaboration, innovation, and an unwavering commitment to ensuring veterans receive the best care that we can provide. Please join me in welcoming Dave DiGiacomo.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us here today in downtown Altoona as we come together to honor the brave men and women who gave their lives in service to the United States of America. Memorial Day is a solemn event when our nation pauses, not only to remember those who fell, but to reflect on the extraordinary courage, conviction, and love of country that defined their lives. Standing here today, we're only a few blocks away from one of the most significant moments in Pennsylvania's Civil War history, the War Governor Conference of 1862. At the old Penn Alta Hotel, state leaders gathered in a moment of national crisis. Their meeting was right here in the heart of Altoona. It helped reinforce the Union's resolve and it shaped the future of our country. It's a reminder that this community has long been a place where loyalty and leadership converge in a time of crisis and in a time of need. That legacy continues today through the veterans we serve and the families that stand behind them. This past year at the James E. Van Zandt Medical Center, we were entrusted with an extraordinary honor. We became home to Pennsylvania's second Gold Star Families Memorial Marker. This beautiful solemn monument stands proudly on our campus today. It's right next to our Walnut Hills. And it creates a sacred place dedicated to reflection dedicated to healing, and dedicated to remembrance. The Gold Star Family's memorial marker is more than just a stone and inscription. It's a living tribute to the families of those loved ones who paid the ultimate sacrifice. And it reminds us that behind every name, behind every story of valor, there is a family whose life that has been forever changed. Their strength, resilience, and unwavering love for the fallen heroes embody the very spirit of Memorial Day. So here in Altoona, service is not an abstract concept. It's woven into the fabric of who we are. Many of our families trace their history through generations of military service. Our neighborhoods, our workplaces, our community organizations are all filled with veterans and loved ones who understand the weight of sacrifice, and they understand the value of honoring those who gave all. And at the VA, we see veterans every day who walk through our doors. They carry memories of their friends, and they carry memories of their comrades that they lost. Men and women whose laughter, courage, and friendship is etched in their hearts. On Memorial Day, we honor those memories, and we thank our veterans who continue to bring those forward. Our mission at the Altoona VA Medical Center is deeply tied to this day. Every act of care we provide is a tribute to those who served. Every life we touch is a way of ensuring that all the sacrifices made on the battlefields across the world continue to have meaning here at home. Memorial Days are a reminder of that sacred responsibility we hold to care for those who returned and to honor those who did not. So as we reflect today, let's look to our future. Let us recommit ourselves to living lives worthy of the sacrifice of our fallen heroes. Let us teach future generations not only to understand the history of service, but the values that guided courage, duty, integrity, and love of country. Let us stand with our Gold Star families, not only today, but every day. And finally, let us remember that the freedoms we have here today did not come for free. They were paid for by the men and women whose memories we honor, whose names we speak, and whose stories we carry within our hearts. Just want to thank all of you for being here today. Thank you for remembering and ensuring the legacy of our fallen heroes to shine brightly in this community. Just as it did back in the War Conference of 1862, all the way through to the Gold Star Memorial Families marker that we have proudly on our campus. May we honor them, may we live lives worthy of their sacrifice, and may God bless the memory of the fallen, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
Thank you, Dave. I just wanted to call your attention to the Honor Guard and just prepare you. We will have a volley from the Honor Guard followed by taps. Thank you. And again, we invite Chaplain Lewis Button for the benediction.
May we be good stewards of the liberties secured by the fallen. May we be guided by their example. May we be blessed with courage and wisdom as we leave this place until we meet again. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you all. That concludes our ceremony today. We hope that you have a wonderful and a safe day today. We encourage you to take a look at the memorials around in this wonderful place before you go. But from all of us here helping out, just wanted to say thank you for being here. And also a quick mention, too, to say thanks to Scott Zillinger for providing sound and presentation. Thank you all for being here. Have a wonderful day.
Okay.